Sloppy Joes are my favorite things to eat, and I feel like I just made it 10 times fancier with these homemade potato buns plus so much more. As a kid, eating Sloppy Joe was very simple. It was the manwich sauce and white bread. Nothing's wrong with that, but I feel like I done came a long way and I can do a lot better than that. Plus, I never made potato buns before, so I wanted to take full advantage of this opportunity. I'd be lying if I said this was easy to make. The dough gave me so many problems. The dough was too sticky and never got smooth, and I didn't want to just keep adding flour because it was gonna make it dense, but in the end, it still came out great. Set that to the side. The next up, we got started on the Sloppy Joe aspect of this. I took some cubed up chuck roast and grinded that up till it resembled ground beef. At first I was gonna do short rib, but that was gonna be way too gourmet. I just wanted it to be a little bit more fancy. I seasoned it up with salt and pepper, then put it in a hot pan to sear it off. I was trying to get a good crust, but I either overcrowded the pan or my pan just wasn't hot enough. This irritates me because I expect perfection, but you live and learn. Anyways, after cooking the beef, I went in there with my onions and peppers. Yes, I love onions. That's why there's that many onions. Added some garlic, some tomato paste, mixed that up. Now it's time to build the sauce, and it starts off very similar to every other recipe you see, but I added molasses and fish sauce. This is gonna bring a little bit of umami and a depth of flavor. With all my recipes, I try to be different, so adding those two things really made me feel like I was taking it over the top. After making the sauce, toss in that ground chuck roast, mix it back up, and let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes to let all those flavors come together. To build this, toast your buns first, then I went down with my garlic and herb mayo, some of that Sloppy Joe, some cheddar cheese. Then to cut through all that richness, I added some pickled red onions, some fried shallots for crunch, top that bad boy, and it's time to eat, and I promise y'all this was crazy. Wow. This is Sloppy Joe the grown-up way.